Maybe I'm not meant for you broke bitches, so get out.
Oh, the girl that is below average says that she's not meant for us broke men. So we have here a chick who says that she only dates men with money. Now I saw this TikTok yesterday, and I watched like 10 seconds of it. I was like, I have to make my next video on this. Okay, let's get into it.
Sorry I have standards, but it's obviously got me somewhere. I haven't paid for dinner once with any of my boyfriends. I've been dating my boyfriend for about a year now. I haven't paid for dinner once. I get gifts. I get whatever I want. If I want something, I get it. And, you know...
And what does she provide back in return? Guys, I wonder who these boyfriends are, because looking at her face, who is giving her all this money? Who is giving her all these gifts? She's nothing special. Take it from me, somebody who does not have trouble with attracting women. Me, a guy who's actually attractive enough to actually have women approach him. She's not attractive. She's not. Okay, I have rejected women way more beautiful than her. I have. Don't care if you don't believe me. Now, I'm going to be talking more in my American accent in this video, because if you haven't realized by now, I am a foreigner, but I do live in America, so I do have like bi-dialectal accents. So get used to that. But what does she provide, guys? And this is the reason why I've been single for so long. When you are around women, I'm not saying this to bash them. When you're in a position where you're attracting so much women, you really realize most of these chicks have nothing to offer. They all act the same. So I'm very curious to know what she has to offer, or who these guys are. But we're 30 seconds in. Let's unpause.
That's how it should be in a relationship. You shouldn't be giving. Give me something back, bitch.
Wait. But that's what your boyfriends are doing to you. He's giving. What are you giving back? Bang bang. That's it? You're just giving back some bang bang? Guys, and this is why I blame men for this. This is why I have to blame men. It's like you can complain about women all you want, but at the end of the day, it's men who are enabling this behavior. It is. This is why most of my content is literally on calling out men on their stuff. Because seriously, look at her. You think she's pretty? She is not. She has makeup on. Without makeup, she is sub 5. Hands down. She is sub 5. Hands down. Who is... And you want to know what is even worse? I guarantee you that guy who's giving her everything, he's breaking his back. He's busting. He's grinding. Giving himself chronic conditions that he doesn't even know about, getting all this money while she's there doing nothing, providing nothing back in return that's equal. Oh, aside from some bang bang. And it's like, even if that were the case, which it should never be the case, you are not pretty enough to where that's acceptable. You're not. And that's the case with most women. But guys, when you're in a position where you don't have trouble with attracting women, and you could easily go, you know, if you want to, of course, you demand more. This is why I've been single, because every single chick that I have ran into has nothing. They provided nothing else other than, you know, bang bang, something that I could easily go get elsewhere. Like if I truly wanted to, I could get up, go to a club, go somewhere, some event, guys, it's not hard for me to approach women. It's not. It's not hard for me to approach women, start talking to them, start flirting with them. It's not. I've done it plenty of times. But most of you men are too desperate. You don't have standards for yourself. You sit there dehumanizing women too much. This is why this is why we have men that are doing this stupidity, throwing money at her face when she doesn't even deserve it. This is why I blame men for all that stuff, because it is men's fault, hands down. I mean, when are men going to do better? When are you going to do better? When are men going to do better? I'm tired of seeing these entitled women. I'm tired of seeing these women who think the whole world owes them everything because of a bunch of desperate dudes who weren't raised by their fathers, because their fathers were kitty whipped. I don't want to say the actual word. Were kitty whipped, that they couldn't raise their sons properly, to look at his son and tell him to not dehumanize women, that women are nothing more than normal human beings that are disgusting and gross, just like every other human being. Because frankly speaking, all people are gross. It doesn't matter what gender you are. I explained this in previous videos. With men, it's like men know how gross men are, right? Men know how gross men are. This is why when we're, for example, in police situations, right? When a guy gets pulled over versus a girl, why the heck do you think those two situations are treated so differently? Why? Common sense. Let's continue.
The fuck? I'm sorry y'all are all out here getting dogged. That's not gonna be me.
Wait. Getting what? Hold on. What is?
Getting nothing out of a relationship. That's not gonna be me. I've never dated a man who's not gonna spend money on me, and I'm sorry.
I don't know what these men look like. I want to know what these men look like. I want to know. I want to know. Because I guarantee you, these men that are doing this, sub 5. Sub 5. Sub 5. Sub 5. Guys, let me tell you something. If you ever need money to keep a chick, it's over. It's over for you. It's over. Don't even try. You can literally keep any chick when you're broke. You can. You can. You can. If you need money to keep a woman, she's not attracted to you. She doesn't care about you. She's using you. I'm tired of seeing guys doing this. I'm tired of it. Now, in the case of me, somebody who wants a genuine relationship for marriage, of course, I want to be in a financial situation where I can make sure that, yes, my marriage isn't like having financial problems, of course, and, you know, pre-marriage, of course. But most people aren't dating for marriage. Most people are casually dating. Most men are dating for one thing. I'm not going to say it. Look at the screen. Most men date for that. They shouldn't be dating for that, which is stupid if you have to date for that. Because really and truly, dating is much more than that. It is, which is a whole different video that I have to do. But most men are dating for that. And if you need money to get that, yeah, you're doing something wrong. Really and truly, you shouldn't be dating at all. You're physically not appealing. I made a whole video on this. It is what it is. It is. This is why we have women like her who are literal sub 5s thinking that they can talk like this. It's ridiculous. I need more men to call out other men on this. I need men to take accountability. Let's continue.
Yeah, we're not popping off until you buy me like 6 dinners. I'm sorry. And that's okay to say that because
6 dinners. 6 dinners. Popping off. You think Chad and Tyrone need 6 dinners to pop off? 6 dinners? You think men like me need 6 dinners to pop off? Absolutely not. If a chick doesn't let you crack on the first date, it's over. Second date, acceptable. Maybe you just didn't look as good that day. But like 6, bro, if it's over 3 or more, you're done. You're done. Call it quits. Take your losses and just save yourself from pain, from heartache that you are self-inflicting on yourself, guys. Instead of wasting all this money on these women, at least go get surgery to fix your face. At least do that with that money. Then when you see all the women coming on to you, you will realize how much of an idiot you were. Let's continue.
everyone, like, I have standards. I'm not like gonna get some slum. Like, I'm sorry. You're working your 5 to 9, whatever the fuck. Like, that's not my fault. Get a different job. Obviously, it's not working. My boyfriend has a job. I'm dating someone. It's fine. Maybe I'm not meant for you broke bitches. So get out.
Oh, the girl that is below average says that she's not meant for us broke men. Tell me a better joke. I'm so fed up with seeing these women that are below average with the highest egos. It genuinely pisses me off. It does. It does. Because of stupid men. And I still blame men for this. You see, her attitude is simply a byproduct of men's stupidity. This is why I say men have ruined dating. This is why I made that video and I said men have ruined dating. Go watch it after this video. This is why. This perfectly sums up all the nonsense that I've been experiencing, I've been seeing. Absolutely ridiculous. And what does she have to offer again? Let's bring that up again. What does she have to offer? Absolutely nothing. Besides some kitty that every other woman has. Think about that. Let that sink in for a second. She couldn't even at least. We're 1 minute in the video and she hasn't even looked and say, hey, this is what I provide. This is what I do. This is why I only date these type of men. I can sit here and I can literally explain why I'm picky as hell with women. Everybody knows me as the guy who is extremely picky to be with women. In my old high school, I literally had the reputation amongst the people in my grade of the guy that the girls couldn't get with. Now, I'm not saying this like I'm peaking in high school. I'm like 19, turning 20. By no means have I peaked. This isn't even my peak. It's not. I'm just pointing that out. But I'm not going to explain why I'm picking. I'm probably going to do that in another video. But I'm just saying. We're 1 minute in and she hasn't even at least say, this is what I do. This is how I am. This is what I provide. No, instead she's just yapping, yapping, yapping. This is why I've been single. This is why I've been single. This is how most women act. This, like, they don't have the like, most women don't have the nasty attitude, although a lot do have this attitude. But this is their mindset, people. This is their mindset that they go by. And you think somebody like me is gonna tolerate that? Absolutely not. But men are so docile, men are so idiotic that they'll sit here and take a chick that is sub 5 and just tolerate this nonsense. This is why so many women in the West are becoming bad. It's men's fault for enabling this. All because she's blonde, she's white, and she has blue, is that green, blue eyes? Doesn't matter. So many dudes are gonna sit there and tolerate that because you men don't work on yourself. You men don't try to improve. You men do absolutely nothing. You have no standards. You sit there playing those video games all day. That's why most of these men are the way how they are. Let's continue.
My comments, go find someone else. Go find someone on TikTok that's saying I love men no matter what their money is. Okay, go find someone else. Get out of my comments. Go get a job. I don't know.
Is that herpes? Is that herpes? Also, look at her eyes. Look at her eyes, guys. You see, when a chick has eyes like these, like, look at me, look at me. When a chick has eyes like these, run. Run. This is a deal breaker. Not even red flag. Deal breaker. Mental. Screws are loose in their head. I'm telling you, this is from my experience of dealing with women, bro. When their eyes are wide like this, run. Run. I genuine, bro. I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. That is the most genuine advice I will ever give you. You see any girl who has eyes wide as hell, run. Run. This chick clearly has some screws loose in her head.
Sorry. And I buy my boyfriend gifts too. Back and forth. I want something. Okay, it's sweet. Okay, buy me something. I want flowers every Friday. Give me flowers. Like, I'm not, like, accepting the bare minimum. I don't deserve the bare minimum. Okay. So, you bare minimum people can get out of my comments with all this. Sorry.
So, there are women who will say, oh, I buy my boyfriend gifts. But I guarantee you that, oh my gosh, her eyes, dude. This is giving me PTSD, bro. I can't even lie. She's giving her boyfriend bare minimum gifts. Hands down. The boyfriend is doing most of the work. Hands down.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I have a job, and if you can't buy me dinner, go mow a lawn. Go mow a lawn, and you'll be done by the afternoon. Shit.
So the only thing that she has said is, I buy my boyfriend gifts too. What type of gifts? Please go in detail. I would like to hear. I would love to hear what type of gifts.
Hello? You can't buy me a necklace. Go do something. Go, like, hello? Hello?
That 100% looks like herpes. So, I don't know if it is, but her boyfriend is, I don't know. I don't want to say that she has herpes, but if it is, that's, dude, that's just, that's even worse, bro. That's even worse, bro. Bro, let me tell you the story. At my old job, there's this chick who fancied me. Oh, she was gorgeous, by the way. She was slim, nice, curvy, all that. Gorgeous, right? And I kind of fancied her back too, but again, I'm extremely picky. And I was like, okay, let me vet her out. Let me vet her out. Of course, any guy that has dealt with enough women knows that you always vet out women. And for a good reason, because extremely good reason for what I'm about to say. We were talking in a group, me, her, and another coworker. I forgot what we were talking about, but I think we were talking about like STDs or something. I don't know. It was something about like illnesses or something. I forgot. Then she brings up, oh yeah, I was making out with a guy before, and I got cold sores the next day, and I was so mad. I was like, huh? I was like I said in a very soft undertone, like I was like, isn't that herpes? All of the alarms were going off in my head. I was like, oh hell no. Hell no. But that's not the end of the story. Long story short, this chick was just like this, bro. Just like this, demanding, acting like she's the center of the world. And I remember we got into an argument, and then she was like texting me, she's like, we should keep this professional, blah 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 blah, all that nonsense, talking down to me like if I'm one of her simps. I'm just like looking at her this shit and reading her text. I'm like, you have herpes and you want to come talking to me like that, be ultra demanding, have an attitude, all that. And I showed my friends these texts. I was like, there's absolutely no way a chick with herpes can come up to me, somebody like me that doesn't have trouble with getting women, well, attracting women, I should say, and talk to me like whatever she want, give me terms, conditions, and demands. But yeah, I'm bringing up that story because, again, I'm meeting way too many chicks like this, bro. Now, I'm not saying she has herpes, but that does look like herpes. And it's like, bro, if that is, bro, it's like, bro, absolutely not. You should not be on here this level of, this is not even confidence, this cockiness, arrogance, bro. Like, no, this is just arrogance, bro. Like, you should not be this arrogant when you have herpes, bro. I'm sorry.
Bye. And mind you, before my boyfriend, I've gone on like probably at least like 40 different dates in my life, and I've never paid for dinner. I've never paid for any of them. I haven't paid for one date in my life. So y'all can up your standards and be fine. It's okay to up your standards because
she's gonna hit the wall so hard. So hard. You can already see it. You can already see it, dude. You can see it. I'm telling, bro. Oh, 40 dates. Again, guys. This is why I just have to blame men. Who are there men that are going on the dates with her? Who? Absurd, ridiculous, embarrassing. That is so embarrassing me as a man. That gives me secondhand embarrassment. You would never ever see me with a chick looking like this. Ever. From the bottom of my soul. Ever, bro.
Because it's not gonna affect you at all. You're still gonna get what you want. Like, hello.
Actually not. Because most men want Chad and Tyrone. Most women want Chad and Tyrone. Most women want men like me. But here's the problem with that. Chad and Tyrone, the men like me, we're used to having women approach us. And here's the thing. Attractive men are also willing to give to women. Very much so. Willing to give the whole world. But it has to be the right woman. It has to be the right woman that has the right personality, right? Actually different from other girls, right? Actually has something to offer, right? Not just bang bang. Because attractive men can get that easily. So you need to offer more. Right? And most of chicks like this here, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, you are not marrying any Chad, any Tyrone. You're not locking any man like us. Any attractive man. You're not locking any man like me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Definitely not. And this is why most women are miserable in their marriages. 75% or 76% of women. I read a study that says vast majority of women admit they're miserable in their marriages. Because the men that they're marrying aren't the men that they want. It's not the men that they want. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you somehow get an attractive man with money that's giving you all these gifts and stuff, that's ultra rich, he's definitely not locking you. He's going to toss you away. I've seen that plenty of times. You get tossed away. Eventually. He can go get another chick. Eventually toss you away. Do the same thing to her. That's just what I've seen. But yeah, you're not getting what you want. You're not. You will be miserable. Sure, you'll have a nice car, I guess. Nice chain and whatnot. But you'll be miserable. You'll be in your bed thinking about Chad and Tyrone. Having fantasies about Chad and Tyrone. About that one super, super attractive guy that you saw at the mall. Club. I don't know, anywhere. And eventually you're going to start to hate your boyfriend / husband. Oh, that's how it is with a lot of women. Seriously. And you'll be unsatisfied. You'll be unsatisfied. So no, you're not going to get what you want. You're not. And for all the people who are telling me, oh, you're wrong. Do you know the amount of grown women in marriages that I've literally flirted with? A disgusting amount. Bro, even all the women, bro. Oh my, bro. The amount of stories. I don't want to say those stories, bro, but it's just absurd. Let's continue.
Wake up. If I had a girlfriend right now, if I was a dude and had a girlfriend, I'd be able to do whatever she wants. Like, sorry, I'm worth something if that bothers you.
Where's the worth? Where's the worth? Where's the worth? Is the worth in the room with us? I'm genuinely confused. What is there that's worth it? Because in my eyes, me as a guy who actually gets women, I wouldn't even look your way. To be honest, I feel offended that I had to look at her face for like the past 20 minutes, to be honest with you. Quite frankly speaking, where's the worth?
Prove it. If you want it, then prove it. Like, I'm not dating you if you literally don't drop a dime. Like, invest something.
Herpes. Chick of herpes is talking down on men like they're peasants. It's just like that story of that girl that I told you about, bruh. Bro, that's a sub 5. Remove the makeup. She's like 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Is she even a real blonde? I think she's fake blonde too. I don't know. I'm bad at telling here. I think she's fake blonde. But she's white, she has blue eyes, and she has blonde hair. So, you know, a bunch of beta cuck men are going to, you know, give her the time of day. And this is why I said that this is men's fault. This is men's fault for destroying everything. Men are the ones who ruined everything. Men aren't calling out the women on their BS. Most men aren't. Not all women are bad. By no means. I'm just pointing out how this is a prime example of what I've been saying in my videos. This is what men have caused. This is why I created this channel. She's only like this because she has a bunch of beta cuck dudes that are giving her the time of day. You think she'd be like this if all men actually had standards? Actually didn't just throw themselves on anything that breathed and walked? Didn't dehumanize women? Were actually raised properly by their fathers to know that, you know, women are just normal people just like you? You think she'd be like this? Absolutely not. Because she wouldn't have anybody inflating her ego. Her ego is inflated by ultra beta cuck men. No. Her ego are inflated by men. I don't even want to say ultra beta cuck because that's going to distinguish. Men need to take full accountability for this.
Invest something, like, hello.
So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'm out.